Hey everyone, welcome back. So today's New Year's Eve, and I want to talk a bit about how our 2024 went and some of the goals we've got for 2025. So let's get into it. First, let's talk about 2024. It was definitely a rebuilding year, you could say, for the shop. We spent 6 months from the time the tornado hit us in December rebuilding the shop, changing the layout, stuff like that. And we opened back up in May 31st of 2024. And I'll say, like, the community welcome us back was amazing. Seeing the store come alive again, people coming in to play, it made it all worth it. There were a lot of times when I was in here either on my own or I had a couple people helping. My dad, buddy Jake, he really did a lot of work to help us get to where we are now. Some days they did more work than me. Some days I was in here on my own. But to see everybody coming in, enjoying the place, talking about the space, really meant a lot to me. It really made it all worthwhile. I'll say getting back on our feet wasn't an easy thing to accomplish. And with the support of the community, when I made the videos of how progress was going, it really kept me motivated. And to see the community welcome us back made it all really worthwhile. So thank you all so very much for any and all support, whether it was just watching a video, coming by the shop saying hi, playing in the games, purchasing anything. It meant more than I could say. So I want to say thank you for all your support. It really made everything so much better than I could have ever thought. So let's talk about goals for 2025. So the first one is to actually stay open in an entire year. If you own a business, you might be surprised that that's the goal. I've owned this store 3 years. But we haven't actually been able to finish one whole year. So I bought the store in April 2022. So April through December 2022, we were reinvesting, all that kind of stuff. And so that didn't count. That's like 8 months. 2023, we had really good sales, really good sales. And December 9th, we got hit by the tornado and we had to close. So we didn't make it a whole year. 2024, January through the end of May, we were renovating, trying to get everything back open again. So we've only been open at the store since basically June of 2024 through December. So that doesn't count. So it would be really nice to stay open from January through December. So kind of a silly one, but it means a lot to me. So perspective, I guess. So the second goal is going to be a more consistency with social media. It's not something that I'm not a big yapper, talker, however you want to phrase it. I'm much more introverted, so social media is something I always put off, and it ends up being the last thing on my list, and the list never gets done. Every day I have a million things on my list, and they just don't get done. So social media is one of the things that always falls off, and I don't think we're going to hit the goals we want to hit, either personal goals. For me, to get more comfortable talking, I can one-on-one talking to people in the shop. I think I do pretty good, even though I am very introverted. I like listening more than talking, but maybe doing social media for me personally will help me get out of that shell, out of my comfort zone a bit, and help me grow as a person. But also, I think it's going to help the shop grow a wider audience, a bigger footprint in this gaming space in general. And I think that'll be good for me and for the shop. So consistent social media posts are a huge goal for me going into 2025. Another goal that I have, and I don't really know when we're going to start that, but I would like to start doing ribbon chips. I want to try it, see how it goes. But that's another me being very introverted. I'm not personally excited about being on camera, opening packs. My personality would be much better suited to packing up orders and making sure everybody gets the cards that they bought in a very quick time frame. But I'm probably going to be the first one to do it, see how it goes, and maybe later on we can either get somebody on staff that's interested in doing it, that has much more of that extroverted personality, that would enjoy being on camera, enjoy talking to the chat. Maybe they will take up that mantle from me, and I can do the behind the scenes stuff, which is something I personally enjoy a lot more than being on camera. I don't know when, and I don't even know if it's going to be successful, but it is a goal for 2025. And then the last goal I've got is I would like to expand our events. We do 2 Magic events a week, 1 Pokemon event a week. We've tried doing Star Wars Unlimited. That has been not the most successful. And Lorcana, we do okay for like the store championships and stuff, but like weekly play, it's not really something that has been firing. So that's something I would like to look into. And I think that's more about making sure people know these times are set aside. But maybe I need to look at better incentives, better price structure, better cost, all that kind of stuff to entice people to come out. I'm not really sure, but I'm going to keep toying with it because there are a lot more games I know that people want to play, and I would like for more people to be able to do that here. So that's another thing I'm going to be looking at. But I don't know if you notice, it all kind of ties into the same type of social media, stepping out of my comfort zone, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's another goal for 2025. And that's all I've got for social media for goals for the shop for 2025. If you want to be part of the journey, you want to keep me accountable, maybe I need some accountability partners. Click that subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications. If I'm completing my goal, you're going to see a lot more of me. If I'm not, then you can shoot me an email and say, hey, you're falling short, and I'll step it up. Thank you so much for all the support. I hope everyone has an amazing new year and a great 2025. This is Joe Gill Out Games. We'll see you next time.